you guys are new or old, what that shit do. All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch you in the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. So collective. Mm, goodness, goodness. Oh my goodness, collective. I don't even think you understand. Collective, I feel like you're a very humble type of individual. Okay, let's start there. I feel like you are a very humble person. You're not the type of person to be like, oh, I got this, I'm doing this, I do this, and I hang around these people, and I do this on the weekend. You ain't really, you like, it's given like your fruit speaks for itself. You don't even have to be in that energy of like, what do they call it? Like gloating, bragging, right? If collective, you are somebody that somebody can brag about. All right, whether you that lover, all right, and you just not like them anymore, all right. You ain't like how they are nowadays anymore. Long time ago days. You know, I'm hearing they not like us, okay? So you and whoever this lover is, y'all can be on one accord. But whether you that friend, you know, I'm hearing that's my best friend, that's my best friend. You better. Okay, so like some of you guys can have a best friend that really hypes you up. It's giving Cash Doll and her best friend, right? Um, Also, too, I get past energy. Maybe past people that you could have had as a best friend. I feel like this can also be people that or hyping you up as well. You know what I'm saying? When you, that's what real do to you, collective. That's what real do to a motherfucker. When you was real to people, and even if you are no longer around them, that still sticks. Okay. Now, I got this download when I was on the way home. I seen this bus, right, and it had a movie advertisement of Nobody 2, right? So I've never seen Nobody 1, the first one, but I had Googled it and whatnot, and I guess it was basically speaking on like this guy who was a highly skilled like auditor or so. So some of you guys can work as being like an auditor, but he was like top of the line, right? And I guess he retired to be like a family's man until one night his house got broken into, and when I googled, I seen one part where it said it revealed his true identity. Um, so I guess his family. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I guess his family. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, I guess his family did not know that he was like this highly skilled auditor or whatever. I gotta watch the preview, but didn't know what he was before he became like this family guy, right? So he had to kind of get back into that energy, right? He had to get back into that energy of being whatever he was before. Now that is significant here. Okay, collective, do not allow people to drag you back to a place in which you have grown and healed from. Okay, we ain't got time for that. We been there, done that. When you come across people and they operate in certain type of ways that try and trigger you, that tries to make you act out of character, you know, look at that for what it is. If you know that you're not doing anything to antagonize anyone, understand when the antagonizing is done to you, okay? Because somebody could have felt like, oh, you just a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that somebody felt as though like they can pick on you, right? It's given, a lot of people disregarded you. And again, it's given like the loudest in the room is always wrong, right? So you had somebody here that thought that they was somebody in comparison to you. All right, so it's the collective this, collective that, collective ain't gonna do nothing. Collective, we collective, but listen, they energy give off. Every time you come around, you be talking that whoop de whoop, blase blase. He say, she say. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like it's always a motherfucker. Like somebody here is witnessing or like could be around when somebody is just constantly fucking talking about you. Okay, now I get this in the sense of like just a motherfucking hater, and I also get this in the sense of somebody that's really talking highly of you. Like somebody's like, man, shut the fuck up. Like I don't want to hear that. Like a motherfucker don't want to hear when you doing good. When you got some good shit going on, oh. Because in their eyes, collective, they thought that you was just a nobody. Nobody worth speaking on or talking to, especially when it comes to love, right? Especially when it comes to love. You could be catching the attention or the eyes of the people that considered you to be a nobody. Like the people that they're with, the people that they like, the people that they want to be with. You are catching the eyes of those people. There's many ways that Big G can prepare a table right in front of your enemies. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, baby, you eating. All right, you eating. All right. You eating, bitch. All right. Okay. Some of y'all, some finances is finna come in. And it's so crazy because the main people that was like popping this shit, right? Maybe these are people, because I'm hearing YG, bitch, you broke. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Get your brother. Yeah, we used to fuck, but I got fed up. We eating. All my niggas fed up. So listen, when people know that your spirit alone has more of a currency, make sure y'all look at that reading that I did the other day where it says your heart is your life's currency. When people resort to materialistic shit, collective, that's because they soul holds no fucking substance. They can only go based off of some other shit that somebody else did to put themselves in a position to go towards their dreams and their goals for you to even be able to wear, drive, or be at the shit that you at. If you really want to keep it 100. These are people that these designers are not fucking paying them to broadcast all the shit that they got from them. They don't, to that designer, they're the fucking nobody. Just somebody that they know is going to buy their shit. Because what? Their name holds weight. Their name holds weight. Some of y'all could be designers. Okay? You can have your own brand. And your name is starting to hold weight. And the thing is, especially when you think about fashion, right? Work and everything that they do. When I really thought about it, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You have an era when it comes to being in movies. You have an era when it comes to music videos. You have an era. Sorry, I'm talking weird because my freaking I bit my tongue. But like, you in fashion shows when it comes to like hair and makeup, it's so many avenues when it comes to attire. Okay, so this could be something that probably intimidates some people too, because they feel like, oh, you in my lane, but it's like, nah, my lane is kind of over here. You know, it's like you don't be meaning to step on people's toes, but you do unintentionally. And it makes people feel like, well, who you think you are? Like, I had this on rap, I had this, and I got this, and then here you come, probably getting the same type of attention, support, love, whatever it is, people, without having to have as much like they have to. Okay, this can be in the field as well. This can be like a motherfucker that's been doing something for years. Okay, but it's just something in the way in which you do it that puts you in position to where, like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of surpass the people that was there for a long time. You could have just got hired at a job. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker that's like, who this person think they are? Who they think? I've been doing this way. Okay. But everything has to change at some point, right? Somebody here does not like constructive criticism. Like somebody just feels like I know what it is or whatever. Like anybody telling them what to do, like ain't nobody or nothing to really pay attention to or consider until it is, right? Okay, so let's see. Where y'all at with y'all soul's journey? Where y'all at with it? I was also hearing Keith Sweat song, Nobody, Baby. I want tonight. For me and you. Come baby. and let me do it to you. You got somebody, I don't know. Somebody name could be Keith. Somebody with sweat. Somebody could be in the gym. But child, whoever Keith is, they want to make you sweat. Or someone, okay? Because I'm hearing, is somebody going to match my freak? Is somebody going to match my nest egg? Like, you met somebody's get down, okay? Like, you, I don't know. Like, you are definitely somebody in someone's life that does it for them in the way in which they probably never had it done it before. Okay, let's get into it. That turned left quick, okay? So courage, look at that, collective. You stepping into whatever it is that you're doing out here. You showing people that it is possible to do. All right, it says courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So I feel like what held you back, because sometimes, collective, people can see in you what you probably don't see in yourself, right? And it took a lot of courage for you to get into this space. It's not as if like you haven't always been this person, but maybe it took a certain type of courage within you to fully embody that, to fully step into that, right? So to some people who probably don't really know you like that, right? To consider you like, oh, that's nobody. And no, it's just because you don't know that body. You don't know that person, right? So it could be kind of foreign to some people when you really have that certain, you get comfortable in that confidence, and you just have the courage to just be you. Like, some people be like, what? You know, I'm telling you, past people, they projected onto you. They seen the potential in you, but you know what I'm saying, people will say or do things to try and make you dim yourself. Because I feel like you're very aware of your energy, collective. So you knew with the people that you had around you, I don't care if this is family, close friends that you could have known for years on end. Like, listen, when you was getting those blessings, when you got that job, when you got that car, you know what I'm saying, when you upgraded your damn hair, your clothes, your mindset, you got a new spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to really, and you show a sense of proudness in those things, right? Because I feel like some of these people didn't think that you was going to accomplish or do these things. But what sets you apart from other people is the fact that you did not let fear stop you. You know? You knew by you, Spirit in this season, listen, Spirit wants you to pop your shit, collective. Spirit wants you to pop your shit, because the people that's for you is going to be in that energy of, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. Like, yeah, because it's some people that probably know, whether they know or not, whatever it is that you've been through, there's a reason why you are stepping into this energy. You know, you're not allowing people to want to dim you down, all because they lack the courage of doing anything for themselves. I like this. I like this, collective. I like the flow you in. What's going on? It's giving step your cookies up before they crumble, bitch. Somebody could like Crumble's cookie, or somebody could bake cookies. Yeah, it's giving step your cookies up before they crumble. Okay, some of y'all could be learning how to make cookies so they won't crumble. Okay, figuring out, I remember I seen a post and it said something about butter. And something so simple as like fridge temperature butter in comparison to room temperature, in comparison to melted butter. It brings different consistencies out of whatever it is that you're making. So maybe that could be a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm no baker, but it's making me think of that post. So maybe that could be significant. Okay, so we got adversity. Okay, it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. All right, so I like that this came out after courage, because it shows that, you know, that again, else is included. Y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. Else is included, but it all goes into to how you look at those L's, right? Are you looking at them as a loss? Like, dang, I'm never going to get this back again. I'm never going to find somebody that's going to love me like that again. You know, a lot of the things that transpire in our external has a lot to do with our internal, right? But a lot of people like to negate that. Just like it took you to have the courage. You don't know what people, and people don't know what you've been through, to where you had those internal battles of like, man, if I go and do this, like, what are these people going to say? They're going to judge me, or, you know, this happened to me, and, you know, and or I used to live this certain type of lifestyle, and now I want to live a better lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of battling between both worlds. And that's that deck. All right, so yeah, Judgment here. Again, that's so funny, because I didn't even see the card yet. This is what's going to come with it, collective. But you're going to learn a lot about the people that decide to judge you. Okay? Because if you are doing something that is good for your soul, for your future, you know what I'm saying? What is there really? What's the judgmental energy? And it's, again, these people did not think that you were going to get through these challenges. But you looked at it and was like, okay, boom, this is the best way to learn. All right, I did this one time. I bumped my head. All right, I could have did this differently. I could have spoke differently. I could have listened. I could have moved this way. I could have stayed disciplined. I could have, you know what I'm saying? And I like that, because it's not like you pointing the finger at everybody else. Some of these people did not think that you was going to have the energy or the courage to step to their ass. Let me say that. Like, they thought, yeah, they thought wrong is what I'm getting. Yeah, they judged you wrong. And that's the thing, because these people didn't really know you. They just probably judged you based off of how you looked. That's all. That can intimidate a bitch before you even open up your mouth, collective. You ever came across somebody and it's like, dang, I ain't even said nothing. I ain't said shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never held no type of conversation. But you feel that weird ass vibe or energy, like, damn, do I know you? Do I do shit? Do you nigga know me? What? Do some bitches I don't fuck with? You know them, and I just don't know you. It be shit like that. You also got a lot of people too, collected, because you are somebody. And these could be people you grew up with, right? Your family, whatever. You really have grown up to be someone well connected when it comes to whatever it is that you are taking the courage to do, to put yourself out there. You do got a fucking name for yourself. And the fact that it sticks, it won't allow some people you grew up with to credit that. But you never really needed these people credit in the first place. These very same people is about to be coming in and giving you extra credit. Somebody could be a teacher or something. Or you teaching these motherfuckers how to do some shit, how to step into your faith and do what you say you want to do. But this is the thing. Be aware of some of these people too, because it's a regret energy, right? It says, I know that I cannot change the past. These people knew that they should have never, like, you know, counted you out or moved away with you. But sometimes God will put an example of the biggest barking motherfuckers that got so much to fucking say when it comes to you. He will put that foot in their fucking mouth. He will put their own foot in their mouth. It's like, dang, I regret saying that. I regret, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, because you don't really know nobody. You just bandwagoning off of some shit off a motherfucker that probably had an experience with them. It's like, bitch, you don't know me, okay? Collective, y'all is really cutthroat on God. And I feel you, because I cannot stand a third party hater. Like, we ain't never talked on the phone. You don't even got my phone number. Let's start there. You don't even have my phone number. Social media, everybody has social media, but you don't even have my phone number. I'm hearing you never know who knows who, okay? And that's the thing, because it's given like, imagine, you know what I'm saying, you coming into an establishment, you think you somebody, you think you don't work your way up to a certain type of place and you can just talk to people and do this and that or whatever, maybe because you have to leverage somewhere else or whatever, but it may not fly here, okay? This is new territory. But somebody's like, oh, I've been doing this, you know, whatever, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know such and such. You got motherfuckers that want to bank off other people's name. Oh, I know such and such. This is going to be the same energy, this is the energy that you may be experiencing. People are like, oh, I know what you, oh, I know. No, you don't. You just probably know a motherfucker from social media. You probably just know a motherfucker from them being friends with someone that they can't keep their name out their fucking mouth. And you think you know them. It's shit like that. Like, you do not, these people do not know you. You do have a bit of an intimidating energy. I do feel like some people like have to build up the courage to come towards you. Maybe this is something that you're learning about yourself, like with judgment. A lot of people judge. You notice that you maybe can come across people that be like, you know what, when I first met you, I didn't really like you. It's like, man, no, bitch, that tells me a lot about you. That tells me a lot about you, especially if you never had any type of weird exchange. You wasn't rude. You wasn't like, it wasn't no, it's giving Cardi B. What was the reason? It don't be a fucking reason. It's just people like, I feel like you hold something within you that you have worked on that not too many people like have, genuinely though, because it's making me think of that Rihanna post when she was like, what do you do, or you know, when you don't have it all together or something, when she was like, just pretend. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's pretending. It's a lot of people that's out here pretending, but I feel like it makes me think of what's her name? I think it's Cleopatra. She's so fucking funny. She was like, you bitches have to it's a facade. Like, it's a facade. That's extra work when you have to put up a facade on top of who you actually really are internally. It's like the facade is actually somebody. That somebody has built up so much a facade for that facade to be someone. But when it comes to down to who actually are, like, they have nobody qualities. You know what I'm saying? They act in ways that nobody would want to fuck with. So because they probably know that about themselves, they have to put on the facade. So motherfuckers can fuck with them. And it's like, you don't have to do that. People with regret energy here and judgment, people made a wrong judgment call when it came to you. It's like, you could have been the realest motherfuckers on a motherfucker's team. As much as hi Nathar, thank you. I just got my lashes done by my girl Tina. Somebody's name could be Tina. I love her. She was like, when I called her, she was like, Kelsey, long time no see. She said, baby face. I love her. Listen, I done followed Tina. Tina been out here getting it. Okay, Tina, you out here getting it, bitch. She done went from one location where I originally met her at, got her phone number. She done went to another location, followed her there. The location she at now, she been since the last few times I've been there, or whatever. So I'm like, all right, they treat right here. Because Tina, listen, she gonna get her shit and go and make her own shit. Get her own shit if it come down to it. Okay? Tina, she was like, I miss you. But I love her. I love her. All right, so listen, you get a lot of people that regret making this wrong judgment call when it came to you, collective. And maybe this is why these people are trying to build up the courage to probably step to you. Some of you guys have been like getting y'all walking in, working out, okay? Because Step by Step, I remember that was an old sitcom. I was talking to my dad. He kept saying, he mentioned it in another phone call, and then when he called me this morning to tell me how his therapy went. Some of you guys can be getting into therapy, but he was in physical therapy for his hips. So some of you guys can work in like sports therapy. I'm hearing kinesiology, okay? Thing with the muscles, something like that. could be a massage therapist. But damn, I lost my train of thought. All right, let's get into it, y'all. It's 6 people in here, 6 likes. That's what I'm talking about. We all on one accord. Some of y'all could be having a family reunion coming up, because I'm hearing it's the family reunion. Let me introduce. This is my cousin Keisha. Some of y'all really are fucking funny, okay? And maybe like you was around people that tried to make you seem like you're not funny. That's not funny. It's like, to you, motherfucker. You got some haters on God. You got some haters. If anything, is making these people judge them. Like, nigga, you know that shit was funny. Why you being a hater? It's because it hit home in a certain way. Okay? Serendipity, a change in the wind. Okay? Yeah, as soon as shit started to look right in your life, it was just like, yep, it's time to change some shit up. Luck is on your side, okay? So, like, all Big G is waiting on you to do is for you to step into this energy of having this certain type of confidence. Because you are somebody. Don't ever fucking make somebody make you feel like you ain't. Especially if you know the work that you done put in. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how small the accomplishment was or not. You accomplished some shit. There's a track record as far as like how you are able to get into how you are the person you are today. The work is gonna speak for itself. Time is always gonna tell. Hey Nisha. Time is always gonna tell. And I feel like a lot of the people around you, collective, they got so wrapped up in trying to spend majority of their time trying to be somebody. I feel like off of somebody. It's like you look up and you realize like, dang, I ain't really nobody. I keep trying to attach myself to everybody else instead of taking the courage and doing what I want to do. Once you determine the fact that you want better for yourself, better comes. But you have to show the better that is coming, that you are preparing for it, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, it definitely a lot of things had to change. Okay, some of you guys could be moving. Something significant with zebras, or like somebody just feels like there are gray areas. Okay, I feel like those gray areas be where Big G like meets us at the middle. Some of y'all could like Oreos. I don't know why I'm hearing Oreos, black and white Oreos. But it's making me think of Bruce Almighty. And you know how Bruce felt like he can take on the position of God and whatnot, and it wasn't that easy. Somebody here is into men, because I'm hearing we could do this the hard way or the easy way. But I'm also hearing Boondocks when he was like, I want you. I want you. I don't know. Somebody could have went to jail. I don't know. What was I saying? Damn, I lost my fucking train of thought. Nonetheless, collective, whatever it is that you've been carrying on your back, all right, it has a lot to do with work. I see this 12, it breaks down to a 3, and it made me think of the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Big G has seen that y'all been working together. It's the UPS truck. You already know the ops. Listen. Oh, that's what I was saying. There's always a gray area, right? Because you can either do it. Okay, we think of black and white, right? Light and dark type of energy. We have free will here. So, naturally, if somebody, you know how people say when you grew up, if they hit you, hit them back. Yeah, you can do that, but there are consequences to that, right? And on that dark side, we have the free will of it. Or you can operate in a light side, right? Now, I do feel like it's somebody here that could be in that gray area when it comes to it. Okay, maybe this is somebody who is not really, like, not trying to be boxed in when it comes to, like, maybe religion or anything like that, or just trying to navigate a sense of duality when it comes to spirituality. And what people don't understand is spirituality is not a fucking aesthetic, okay? People could probably sit up here and judge me because I'm fucking cussing. And then I can talk about God in the same sentence, but that's what people don't understand. That sense is the duality. The free will is I'm going to always be me. I'm going to always be me. But does that mean by me being me that I don't know how to treat people, whether it's myself or others? How I know what my consequences are if I choose to move in certain type of ways? No. That doesn't mean that I don't know those things. I do. But Big G did not make me how I am for me to put on a facade. As if I'm just holy matrimony and trying to just please him in ways in which I am. And I'm human. I'm going to slip sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But when you know better, you do better. You get back on track. You change in the wind. You listen. God is a gracious God. So I'll be damned if I listen to anybody that's trying to judge me, child. Okay? But anyway, listen. Time for a nap on the real, because I'm tired, y'all. This is not supposed to be a long message. I feel like this is kind of straight to the point because luck is on your side with serendipity here. And you probably been stressing about this shit. When I look at this 18, it breaks down to a 9. It made me think of the 9 of swords, right? A lot of sleepless nights as far as like, dang, how I'm going to make these bills happen? How I'm going to make this money to put the kids in, back to school and shit. So how I'm going to be able to contribute to what the kids need, shit like that. I want to be something in life. Like, God, talk to me. I want to know what's going on and this and that. And that's a good first step. That's that gray area. Good things come from being in that gray area. When you don't want to operate in ways in which you know you can go back to, right? Speaking on that Nobody movie, ways in which you know you can go back to, or in a better way. So maybe, because I'm hearing, and when my back is against the wall, and I feel our hope is gone, I just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong. I just can't give up now. Yeah, collector, don't give up, because listen, you got somebody banking on wanting you to, like, be a nobody. You know how legit you gotta be for motherfuckers to put their money where their mouth is when it comes to you? Anybody, like, you have this certain type of energy of luck naturally. Okay, you could be a Sagittarius. They always say we the luckiest sign. Okay. But what people don't understand about us is it may look like we just get everything that we fucking want. Especially for a Sagittarius that's operating in a high vibrational way. Very positive person. You spread love, you support, you care, you check up on, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All of that goes a long way. So even those simple acts of kindness brings blessings into your life. That some people may not ever understand why certain people do things for you. But again, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You're not somebody that has to fucking broadcast everything that you have done, said, helped with, or whatever. Because it be coming from the heart. You do a lot of things that a lot of people won't do with courage here. And I feel like you having that certain type of energy, like, listen, with the change in the wind, for you to make other motherfuckers start to move a different way, in a different direction than what they were going in, says a lot about you. especially with it being in a more positive way, it says a lot about you, collective. You could have had somebody from the dark side just conspiring, like, just loud and fucking wrong. And it's like, damn, when motherfuckers start to not want to be around those type of energies, they see what those type of energies bring into their life. You know what I'm saying? It causes what they want. They wanted to. This is a judgmental person. They always got something to fucking say about what the next person is doing, what they have, how they look, this and that, and it's merely just to distract people from doing that shit to them. So oftentimes this is somebody that shit because they're anticipating it, because they know that that's the shit that they own. Also, too, you had to put a change in the wind with how things were flowing or moving with some people, because again, luck is on your side. So if you ever stressing about a certain energy, certain person, a lover, it's a reason why that situation is stressing you out. It's not supposed to be there, collective. It ain't supposed to be there, because you're gonna end up withholding your own blessings, going through facing adversity with that motherfucker that got you on a hamster wheel. Somebody could have just got a hamster. Putting you on a hamster wheel of thoughts when it comes to why they ain't hit me up. Why they ain't listen. It make me think of that one lady that I think she was like, if he isn't calling you, he doesn't like you. If he isn't if he can't text you good morning, he doesn't like you. If he doesn't care how your day goes, he doesn't like you. Like there's also an energy here. Somebody here that just thought you was just nobody, like whatever. You wasn't really pressured. You wasn't really nobody to like be in cahoots about. Oh, but bitch, they ain't cahoots. They ain't cahoots, because it's somebody here that definitely feels like you are somebody. They treat you like you somebody. You can feel energies around you, okay? Because I'm hearing, I gotta watch my back, because I'm not just anybody. Like, somebody could be giving you a certain type of attention, and you can just feel like, I don't know, you can just feel that shit thick, like you could be real thick too. Oh Lord. It's like you can cut that tension when somebody is like interacting with you with a motherfucking knife. You can cut it, like. Collective, listen, I'm trying to tell you, because like you have people that really want to put you back into a space that you've really grown from. When they want you to go back to the energy you was when they considered you a nobody. So when you see that these people are doing this and they are not trying to add to your life, get the fuck away from them. Hey, Zion. Get away from them. Yeah, protect your peace. Right? Because 23, yeah, break it down to a 5, it makes me think of 5 of Wands. Like, motherfuckers want to smoke with you. What's that song? It's a dude from Bay Area. He be like, very nice. He got a song featuring Laresso too. It's The Gentle Gig. That's what it's called, okay? You have somebody here that's like a you know how they say a gentle giant? Okay, so you can have somebody that's real stocky, real tall, or I don't know. It's giving like Beauty and the Beast, right? This is somebody, like you bring somebody a sense of peace here. I'm hearing with this three-leaf clover is making me think of that Jagged Edge song. Don't you know that you're my good luck charm? I got so much love for you in these arms. Don't you know that you're my good luck charm? Somebody feels like you brought a certain type of change in the wind with someone to where somebody's trying to get the courage to probably ask you out or something, or like I don't know, somebody's trying to learn you. Like this is the type of masculine or feminine energy that observes you, right? I'm hearing love the way you pay attention. You notice everything. You are my everything. So, ooh, okay, I like whoever this is. This is somebody that makes you feel somebody. Makes you feel somebody. That makes you feel like somebody. What's that Nelsia song? There's this other song called The Artist, and she has a song called Somebody Too. I just need somebody, body, to treat me like somebody. All I want to do is love you for you, babe. Like, your sense of peace is very gentle, right? To whoever this giant is. It makes them feel like, I'm here to help you or to just add to your peace rather than take it away. All right? Yeah, look at this. Blessed, okay? Collector, you and Big G is well acquainted, okay? I feel like this is why you have this sense of peace about you, because when you know that you can only control what you can, you know what I'm saying? Within you that's preventing you from obtaining or doing certain things, then you're going to make this. But outside of that, when it comes to maybe other people, you can't control that. So you hand it over. And with being with someone like that, like maybe somebody here can just be very hyperactive or get real upset or mad when certain things don't work out. And it's just like, hold on, chill. Because like that, doing that is not going to make the situation better. If anything, that's going to add on to your emotional stress, your physical stress. You know what I'm saying? It blocks the flow of your finances. Like, challenges are going to come, but what is going to open the door or shut it is the way in which you operate when those challenges do come. Do you take it as a learning experience and be like, okay, yeah, I could have did this, okay, and then once you figure out what was the most rational decision that you could have made, and you operate in the better choice when you see how other blessings come. But when you go against that, it's the same lesson, right? So you are specifically that, like, that's why you're this good luck charm. Somebody just wants you around them all the time. Okay, I'm hearing that Snow Allegra song. I want you around, around. I want you around. I'm hearing Snow White. That can be somebody's favorite Cinderella. But you can have a real connection with animals. Okay, you can work with animals, or I'm hearing like a veterinarian. All right, you could be like, you can go to like the dog park, or just, I don't know, grass towards you, or like you always, and it was so funny. It reminded me of, like I seen like ladybugs. I was at the pool one day, and I think it was just like on my towel. It flew on me when I was like changing my music or something. And it made me think, when I think of ladybugs, it makes me think of back when I used to be in elementary, right? Back in elementary, there used to be like this field, this grass field in the back. And it was nothing but ladybugs in there. Like me, I don't even remember what friend it was, but like me and a friend, we used to always go there. We used to like collect all the red and orange and then just let them go. But like, it was so dope. Like, I'm telling y'all, it was so many ladybugs. Like, you was guaranteed to find ladybugs in there. Okay. That could be significant. All right. Some of y'all can have like a Volkswagen. It makes me think of like, that makes me think of a ladybug. You know, like the Volkswagen cars. It was funny because Megs, before she had passed away, we used to always play Punch Buggy. But she didn't call it Punch Buggy. She called it, damn, what did she call it? Because I didn't know people called it different things. Damn, I got to call Frankie and ask him. I think it was Slug Bug or something like that. It was something. Some of y'all probably still play that game to this day, Punch Buggy. All right. Speaking of Punch Buggy, You got somebody here that like I don't know, your energy comes off very like something with boxing, okay? Maybe this can be somebody here. Okay, you have an aggressive type of energy, collective. But it's not like you say like you want to fight or like, you know, I just feel like you could just come off strong, or like, again, you have the courage to say things that you probably did not used to speak up on. You used to probably let people like, you know, play in your face, say little slick remarks and shit like that. Now it's like, what was that? You said what? What was that about? Why you look at me like that? It's like that's your energy. Like you are training people how to treat you. It's like, don't come up over here with the bullshit, because I'm not giving you the bullshit. It's like your peace is disrupting people that was so used to fucking trying to antagonize you. Like they wanted to cause you to sweat, and now you making them sweat. Okay, I'm hearing, baby boy, let me lose my breath. Can you be my baby boy? Can you lose my breath? Somebody want to wear you out, child. I'm hearing, I'ma put you to bed. I'ma rock your body, turn you over, love is right. I'm your soldier, touching you like it's your first time. I'ma put you to bed. Somebody like, yeah. Now, masculine, listen, you might think you gonna put this feminine in bed, but she gonna put your ass to bed. You gonna be in 2.5 seconds. That is such a satisfying flex when you can knock a motherfucker out, right? But listen, you got this poised type of energy about yourself, collective. Like you put yourself on this type of pedestal, and it's making other people fall in line with the pedestal that you put yourself on. Because whether they want to contribute to it or not, it don't pay you no motherfucking never mind. Zia said put each other to bed. Okay, wake up in a whole look. I lost what did Willow Smith in the fifth dimension. Wait a minute, y'all both gonna be like, wait the fuck a minute. The fuck you got going on? I think I lost my conscience in the fifth. You done bet your motherfucking match, bitch. Oh, shit. See, somebody didn't think you was somebody. You probably didn't think this person was somebody. You probably used to, y'all both dealing with people who talk the game, a good game, the gift of gab. And you like, oh, no, you got that shit. You really, okay. Collective, look, she was a fairy. You got fairy energy. All right, yeah, you're gonna be waking up well stretched out, okay? Well stretched out. It says no place like home. So whoever this person is, like, okay, I'm getting, if this person, the only way I can get this energy if they have kids with someone, right? It's making me think of this one reel that I seen of this child's mother, right? That came over to the dude's house, and I think it was something about medicine, right? So she was like, I just wanted to make sure if his medicine was in there, and he was like, it ain't in there. But she wanted to check. She wanted to go in and check. Basically, she wanted to know if there's a bitch in there. Okay. This is like somebody who someone feels like they can probably pop up, right? With no place like home. Maybe somebody knows that somebody's always home. They're a homebody. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying? This person has a protective energy over you. I don't know if it's because whoever it is that they have kids with, child's mother, whatever the case may be, but they have a very and this in itself makes someone feel like they put you on some type of pedestal. Like, why are you protecting this person? Why are you why are you guarding them or whatever? It's like, I don't know, maybe you were somebody that caused them to kind of change things up. Somebody change in the wind. So they know it's not, somebody could be like, oh, you got somebody over? No, I ain't got nobody over. And they're sarcastic though. This is the funny part. Whoever this person is, they're like, this is somebody in my life, but you asking me. I mean, it's like their response is this person, I'm trying to communicate this. This person, so like, boom, this is like somebody's baby mama, like, okay, you got somebody over there. They don't know this somebody. So like, it ain't really somebody for them to be speaking on, if that makes sense, right? So this person, in response to them asking that type of question, to be like, no, I don't have nobody over here. It ain't technically a nobody. It is a somebody to them, but it's a nobody to them. Like, somebody here listens to wordplay. I don't know. It's something. Somebody really pays attention to, like, I don't know, like somebody's wording. Because it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's just somebody that they have a very smart way with, this is smart ass. I'm going to say that. They're smart ass. Almost kind of arrogant, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga, you know what the fuck I mean. Stop fucking playing with me. But this is somebody, I feel like, again, maybe they're trying to just protect their peace. So with whoever this person is, it's like, if they wanted them to know, that then they would know. But if not, it's like somebody is like, well, I kind of see that you trying to figure out if it is somebody or not, based off of like what you talking or how you coming. Okay, yeah, chaos and conflict, because they know that, like, by somebody not disclosing something here, they know it's somebody. Now, you are causing some separations here, collective. But it's not your fault. This is something that somebody is internally battling, that they refuse to work on, right? Even when I was speaking on courage, somebody probably didn't have the courage to express to you how you made them feel internally, so it caused them to fuck up a lot of shit externally in your life. But I feel like, yep. But I feel like that is causing shit to happen in this person's life, around them and internally. Like, they had a choice. They had that black and white choice, right? You can do this if you know that there's a way in which collective is making you feel internally that is not provoked or intentional, and it's merely what you have to work on as far as what you see, or as far as the lack in you. You can go about this in a light way. You can ask God, please remove how I feel about this person, or, you know what I'm saying, help me move into a different direction or whatnot. But when motherfuckers, when you so motherfucking intimidating, they go that dark route. These people that like to do spell work, they like to speak down, they like to turn other people against you, they like to speak down in your name, they try to make their experience with you everybody the fuck else's experience. Like, nothing good comes from that. They just trying to drag other people along into their bullshit. This could be your best friend on the real, because it's making me think of Kevin Hart when he was like, if you're my best friend, my bullshit is your bullshit. It's like, no, bitch. At some point, you have to be told that you're the fuck wrong. You're wrong. You're loud and you're wrong. So it's doing something to them internally, because it's like other people around them are taking your side. On the real. Taking your side, collective. Oh. Sorry, y'all. This guy was getting into the car, my neighbor. I'm just going off. No, but for real though, and that's why I had got that energy. of Big G really putting the tails in between these people's ass cheeks right now when it comes to you. I don't feel like with these type of people, I feel like whatever it is that they may have said or whatever it is that they may have done, they probably didn't think that nobody was ever going to find out. Okay, nobody was going to press the issue, was going to confront them about it, protect them as far as like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. That ain't right. Because whoever these people are, this person is, they were used to operating in this way when it came to you. Okay, Unfinished Symphony. So the song that they were singing when it came to you, collective, is not going to be finished. It's not going to be finished. Something like that could be going on as far as like a song. Some of you guys could be into music or something like that. Like somebody, this is like somebody biting off of somebody's music, a sound bite or whatever, and they thinking like, oh yeah, this is nobody. It's never going to hold in court, or it's never going to be proven that it's actually theirs. And then it is. Like, something like that. Because it could be somebody here that, you got somebody here that's in a higher position than you that's like biting off of your fucking style, or I don't know, yo, the way you carry yourself, articulate yourself, yeah, aesthetic. It's something. I love people that have a sense of individuality. Like, you know that like that's their signature. You know what I'm saying? Because I see so many girls where I see that they bite off of another person's signature. You know how it's like a lot of girls that started to look like Kim Kardashian. You know, and you don't really see, I mean, I don't know, from the male's aspect, you know. But I do see it a lot in the feminine energy. Very easily influenced when it comes to other people's aesthetics. I don't know, maybe like you or somebody here that spoke up on something like that. Like, you're at peace with yourself, so you speaking on certain things, you know, it causes internal conflicts in between people, you know. And I feel like it's like people here would want to conspire to being those certain things, or looking that certain way, or acting that certain way, because at one point it was glorified by people that put them in this certain type of pedestal. But false facade hoes and fake motherfuckers and shit like that is not being put in these regards anymore. If you can tell, as far as the energy going on, people are really truthfully looking for people that are authentically their self, not trying to be like anybody else. Because at that point, it's like you can't really judge anybody, because you looking like this person, you trying to talk like this person, you trying to be over here with this group and this and that in order to be accepted. And it's like, some people are on these pedestals off the backs of other people. So it's like they constantly have to involve themselves with other people in order, other people that have made themselves a somebody in order for them to be a somebody. It's given that. Okay? Look at that. Peace just keep coming out, collective. Or maybe there's a need for you to get it. Okay? I feel like maybe you've been working so hard. You're exhausted. All right? It says depletion, long journey. Okay? There's somebody here that's like always on the go. What's these cards? Emotional storm, escape. Yeah. Somebody like buries themselves in work, so they don't know how to establish a sense of peace, because again, it be those internal things that, like, you can't allow your job to make you someone. Like, you have, if that job was not there, who would you then be? Would you still be you? Or where it's like, were you only you because of that job? Somebody's trying to escape some type of conversation here or something like that. But also too, like, maybe somebody didn't feel like you were going to be like this somebody in their life, right? Maybe the somebody that brought them this certain type of peace. Maybe they thought that it was going to come looking differently. But I feel like this person constantly deals with people, whether they look the part that they look, how they want them to look, internally, they battling some shit that this motherfucker can't help them with. They're not at peace with themselves, but you want peace from somebody. You can't have peace from somebody that's not at peace with themselves. And with you being at peace, they was running from it because, again, that person, they don't know. It's like everybody wants it until you know how it feels. So everybody wanting a faithful relationship to take for you to operate. You want a real friend, but when you get one, you think a bitch is hating on you because she's telling you some shit that all these other bitches ain't telling you. Like, if you gonna want the real, be real with yourself. We all ain't always right, and we all ain't always wrong. Well, in those times where it is, you know what I'm saying, don't disregard somebody and make it seem like they nobody, all because they don't want to be your yes man. Eventually, you're going to have to face it. Because all the jokes and talking shit and wanting to, you know, make somebody feel like they're nobody only proves that they're fucking somebody to you. Come on, you wouldn't be doing all this bullshit. You wouldn't be talking about somebody else if they weren't somebody to you. Because you make a bitch feel emotional. Okay, you done shook the fucking table. Okay, somebody's initial can be K. I'm hearing K Michelle, though. Somebody's name could be Michelle. Yep, look at that. Conflicted bitterness. You shook the fucking table. Because it's giving like, when I move, you move, just like that. Like, everybody, at one point, people didn't think that you was somebody, right? So they wasn't trying to make the moves that you was making. They didn't really care about going in your direction or being seen or to you, so you can know that they're there to love and support you. They didn't give a fuck about that. Hey, Slay. They didn't give a fuck about that, right? But now that people are moving in the ways in which you move in, oh, it's making somebody upset. A motherfucker don't like when you move how they be moving. With conflicted, I'm hearing tossing them back at the bar tops, making them straight with no regrets. Obviously, I've got a problem. I like the taste. Somebody, it makes somebody feel good when they do shit that they know that's not right for them. Just to read in between the lines when it came to that shit. Somebody could be a Leo. It makes me think of Between the Lions. Y'all remember that old cartoon? Lions between the covers of the book. You gotta look between the lions. Like, you really teaching motherfucker shit. The game is to be told. To be what they say, to be sold, not told. Right? But it's like, if you got the opportunity to put somebody onto something, to teach them something, then do that. Your blessings go far beyond a dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? Given if it's just like words of wisdom and shit like that. If you have to invest in certain things in order for you to teach, then yes, by all means. That's the reason why you was blessed to be put in that position. Whether it be shit, what I'm doing here on this level, whether it be a craft that you learned how to do and now you teach other people and shit like that, it was the reason why. That was God preparing you to make a form of income for yourself. But it ain't gonna cost you no motherfucking never mind in order to give a motherfucker some advice, to speak life into them, to tell them, hey, I'm proud of you. I see what you're doing. Okay, listen. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Whoever this person is, the reason why they're so bitter is because they're all out of choices when it comes to however they want to try and make you feel or look. It's like, grow the fuck up. This person's whole fucking personality, as far as being somebody, has been made off your back. If this motherfucker didn't know you, if they didn't have something to say about you and shit like that, they will not fucking be relevant. They're probably only doing this because maybe you dated them, you probably fucked them, you probably done worked with them at one point in time, you probably was close with them at one point in time. It's a lot of I used to energy. Even the somebody has a lot of motherfuckers that they used to deal with. And I'm pretty sure those people are bitter as hell as well, because they can't even sit next to their asses anymore. They probably got to pay to go see them. Okay? And you look good, collective. It says lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Now, with you going through whatever type of challenges you went through in order for you to like you look good, or you really been putting in work, or I don't know what it is, but you got a lot of people lusting over you. And these people used to treat you like you was nobody. They want to sniff them cheeks, okay? But these are people that are non-committal. These are people that you knew, whether it's sexual or not. You know what I'm saying? Like lusting energy, these are people that's like feeling the need to just want to be next to you. Somebody's partner may not want you to work with them. Okay, I feel like it's mainly because of how you look. Like maybe they know that they person ain't committal, so they just don't want this motherfucker to work with you or be close with you or be able to see you on a day-and-day basis. You have a lustful type of energy. I'm not even gonna say that. You have a sensual energy about you. Okay, and somebody can see that clearly. It says truth, intentions, honesty. Somebody can feel like somebody can be into like photography. Okay. Somebody can be wanting to make a trip somewhere. Somebody also is going to bring you some type of clarity in regards to a situation. I don't know what their intentions are, or somebody just want to tell you the truth in regards to something. But I feel like it's because of opposing energies. Like, it's a lot of background shit, I feel like, going on. It's a lot of confliction. So this is somebody like, man, you know, all these people wanted to try and make this person feel like they was nobody. And this is somebody that feels like you are somebody, and you are somebody that probably needs to know something. Some type of truth. What is that about? Distance. Separation, space, blockage. This can be in regards to people that you don't like fuck with anymore. You are in some type of separation with them. There's space. Like, you can live at a distance from this person. Thinking, okay, hoping. If I see it in the reverse, so I'm gonna take it as I see it, okay? Missing you, craving, desiring. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, collective, this is like somebody that's associated with someone or a group or a community or something that sees you for who you are, like sees that you are the truth, and maybe you distance yourself from them. It's giving like birds of a feather flock together. It's like, oh, you associate with them, like, yeah, I'm good. Okay, but somebody's starting to see this now. Somebody could also be thinking like how you are somebody that again, when I see the change in the wind, right, it makes me think of the dragonfly, the pivot. You know what I'm saying? You are able to just switch directions when you see bullshit, when you know, like, when you see something for what it is. Because with hoping here in the reverse, like, you know that these were people who was either hoping on your downfall. I'm hearing praying on your downfall. It says expecting, faith, manifesting. And that's the thing with this sunflower here. You guys can love sunflowers. You are like this ray of sunshine, collective. Like, people see your potential. They just didn't want you to see it. And I feel like they didn't want other people to see it as well. Which is why it's like these people revealed themselves. Here you are in the energy of hoping, dreaming, and manifesting and shit like that. Why would you have anything to say about someone who's just merely focused on wanting to better themselves? There's no malicious intent with this. But somebody felt as though whatever it is that they may have said or done they was hoping that it was going to cause this person to want to distance themselves from you. But the more they deal or be around this person, all they can think about is you and why you probably don't even associate with this person. Yeah, influences on God, on Big G, on Big G. You want to be, this person is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I want to be around people that's going to influence me to, like, want to be a better person, not talk down on, where I'm stepping away from being, or who I'm stepping away from being, or, just wanting better for yourself. This is the type, whoever this other energy is the type of motherfucker that want people to do good, just not better than them. It's going to be like, oh, you think you better than us? You think you better than me? Not even us. You think you better than me? Because let this person's friends get to elevating, or listen, this is the type of person who got friends who are really good at certain type of shit, but will never give them fucking credit for doing anything for them. Will never give them credit, will never put them on to be connected with other people and shit like that, because they feel like, oh, if I do this, then you're not going to be accessible to me. You're not going to be on call, on demand when I need you to do this for me or do that. Fuck that, collective. If you with somebody and your friend that made it to a certain place in life to where, like, they're able to spread their fruits, if that's really your friend and they know that you really are out here, aside from them hoping, having faith in God and manifesting, you never know the ways in which God will put other people in life, whether it be a friend or lover, to help you get there. So for you to have a motherfucker that's right next the fuck to you and they ain't helping you or do anything, that is not your friend. Some of y'all mamas could have even been telling y'all that's not your friend. You gonna see that ain't your friend. Okay. Because look, mama got some friends. They on that cash doll type shit. They break bread. Oh, you trying to do this? All right, cool. Boom. Come on, you better listen. You better listen. Legal issues. Somebody could be a Libra. The scales are starting to balance out, collective, and you've been losing a lot of weight as well too. I'm getting with the scales. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, like, you got a lot of people lusting after you. You look good. It made me think of this one fitness guy. I love his videos. He's so funny. But he was saying, he was like, you got a shape, but it's just under, the excess body fat. And it's so funny because, like, from even just working out, and I'm like, dang, I'm like, let me find out let me find out I got a natural BBL under this bitch. Let me find the fuck out. But I feel like I get my shape from my daddy's side. They from the South, child. So they got titties and hips and legs and hips and body. No, Okay, it be there. It be there. Some of y'all be looking at yourself in the mirror when y'all, nude, in the nude, bucket naked in the nude. Okay, some of y'all favorite comedians could be Bernie Mac. All right, now listen. These people, they wasting their time because as much as they have went out their way to try and make you feel like you was a nobody, this is suspicious. This is suspicious. Now you got bitches that want to come back into your energy. They was, listen, talking all that shit, especially in the love, not, this is not connected to that type of energy, but in the love interest, when I was speaking earlier about you and whoever this lover is, that y'all both gonna be like, wait a damn minute, I was hearing that song, talking all that shit, soon as I hit, now I got it talking like this, in the falsetto, she like, somebody like the way you moan, I don't know, that could be significant here, like, this is a motherfucker that talk all that shit, but you be having them in a chokehold, okay? So, I don't know, child. Okay, let's move past that. Listen, let me get my point across. The people, it's going to be very evident, collective. It's going to be very evident as far as why these people now want to be back in your life is because you are somebody, and because the people that they fuck with consider you someone. Now they want to make you feel like you someone, but it's like you always been the fuck around. You've always been around, collective. It just took for you to have the courage in order for you to show motherfuckers that you was here. And that's when luck started to happen, because it's something about your energy. It's something about the courage and the confidence that you have, to where like people may know the things that you've been through and how you are still able to embody a certain energy of like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. If I don't fuck with you, you are not somebody to me. So have at it, whatever the fuck you feel. Over there though, these people is wasting their time. It's like, I mean, if you can get paid to talk shit about people, then you know what I'm saying, I will understand. But it's like, these is motherfuckers that's not getting paid for it. And that's when that kissing, like, you have a lot of people that's now going to want to come in and give you your flowers. Now people want to give you your flowers, collective, now that they see that other people is giving you your flowers. But these are the people that chose to distance themselves when you was shooting in the gym. When you was getting it together. Some of y'all really have been getting into the gym, and understand that, like, sometimes, collective, and I just had to learn this too, when people are going through their own challenges, like, we all go through challenges in life, but when some people see that you are able to go about your challenges in a way that help you become a better person, and they have not yet put themselves in that type of position, they can't be around you. And that's an internal thing that whoever that person is has to deal with. Like, went through shit and I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a sense of, like, when you really care about somebody, that's motivation. It should be. It should be. Even if you just look at it from a sense of Nipsey Hussle, his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that grew up in the streets, and now, you know what I'm saying, he went from causing major impacts on people. You are allowed to grow from places. You know what I'm saying? If you are staying the same, then, you know, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time to care about whatever it is that they know that you still own. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna care. But played out in the reverse, all these people was talking shit, and they didn't even have a lane for themselves. They never even established a lane for themselves. But this is how you make them feel in comparison to them. But it's like, if you are not chasing after anything, then baby, you don't have a lane. You don't have a lane. You can migrate in other people's lane, But if you don't have a lane of yourself, something that you are trying to run towards, worrying about what everybody else is doing, then you don't have a lane. It'd be the people that feel like they so connected to other people in their lane to where like they talk so much shit about you, but when you ask them, so what is your actual lane? Like, what is the goal of you operating like this? What's the end goal? They don't even have a fucking answer. Again, this is somebody that forces their energy to be around other people so they can feel like somebody. I'm over this energy. I'm over it. Anywho, we're going to close it out. We're going to close it out. Because again, like collective, you don't even got to say anything. You make people feel like they ain't nobody to you. But it's like, these are how these motherfuckers made you feel. But the only thing is, you're not doing it intentionally. It's vibrationally. You just don't vibrate. You don't share the same type of frequency with these people to even fake it and sit in rooms or kiki or anything like that. If you know that these is not your people, this is not your tribe. And that does something to people that feed off of trying to have, my dad, a validation from other people, or to build up a certain type of persona of themselves off the backs of other people. And then when they don't have access to doing that off of said person, then they talk shit about them. It's like, bitch, you're not operating in no type of way that goes against the grain. You know, and it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with working for someone else. But when God gives you a gift and you choose to operate in that, you're gonna be up against a lot. Even the motherfuckers that he done blessed to have certain jobs at, to work for someone else, you're gonna be up against them people too. As if he didn't bless them to work at that damn computer job. Okay. It's like, I don't know, people crazy. It says, accept where you are at this moment in time. And that's the thing, though, because some people, like, they see that somebody is operating in a purpose, and they can't accept the fact of where they're at is based off of the choices that they made to be there. And I understand sometimes it's scary to jump out on faith and to have courage to do certain things, but you got to start somewhere. You can't just keep looking up every day and accepting the space that you know you don't want to be in. That shit is going to send you through an emotional storm. It's not going to feel good. But once you get past that, it will. And then guess what? It's going to be somewhere else something else you're going to want to do, or somewhere else you're going to want to go. And it may bring these same emotions up. But you have to understand, this is going to come. This is not just subjected to the nobodies. The nobodies, you know what I'm saying, whatever they deem, right? Even the somebodies go through shit. It's shit that money, materialistic things, whatever level you at in your career cannot, you can't buy your way out of those feelings. You can't. I mean, you can if you drink, you smoke, you know, shit like that, but it comes right back, right? It does, you're not able to escape it. It's still gonna be there by the time that wear off. It says, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us in the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Okay? I do feel like somebody wants to help you. Like, and the reason why I feel like somebody wants to help you, collective, is because they know that, like, your intentions is not to, like, want to take from them or only want to deal with them for what they got, because otherwise you will be on their coattail in the way in which they want you to. But this also shows whoever this person is that, like, you know, you are somebody that they may want to be intentional with. Maybe somebody feels like where they're at in life is I don't know, somebody may feel like you may judge them or something. I'm just here to say, like, you're not gonna always, like, this is somebody, maybe y'all have like the same type of things that y'all like to do, right? But maybe when it comes to emotional level, maybe you're the more peaceful one, because we did get peace in the upright and the reverse. When it comes to emotions, like finances, this person is fine, materialistic things, stability, all of that. When it comes to emotions, though, you got that on lock, they don't. So this could be somebody that may feel as though like you're not going to accept them because you have like an emotional intelligence that they don't have. Maybe it's something that they're working on.